Bungie releases the gameplay reveal trailer for Marathon, their next big project that has come after Destiny 2, and as someone who has played Destiny 2 for about 2,000 hours off and on since it came to the PC, I'm not entirely too sure how I feel about this game. I personally wanted to see a Destiny 3, a complete revamp, restart for that franchise, but alas, we're not getting it. So let's just see what they're delivering to us here from a PvEvP game and an extraction game. Yeah, let's go ahead and dive in and see what they're cooking, if anything at all. I will say this, that Bungie has made a good example of how to create weapons and weaponry from Destiny. I know this is the same team that made Halo and some of the greatest weapons from the Halo franchise, but I have liked quite a few weapons over time that they have created in Destiny 2, so I'm sure there might be some things in this game that might feel good as far as the weapons are concerned, but my biggest initial take is the environment, the color palette, the style. I don't know, it just maybe seems a little bit too blocky. I'm not entirely too sure yet how I feel about it. It almost seems a little slow.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Is that like executions like we're getting in other games? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. There's nothing in there that really enticed me enough that I'm going to wishlist this, much less pay for it, if that is the case. I think this game should be free. I haven't checked the price out on Steam yet, and I could not see myself paying more than $20 for this game, even at that point. But I think this should be a free game. And I saw a couple things out there that mentioned that there's going to be different classes. So it just seems like it's almost going to be this Apex Legend type of style, mixed with Tarkov and a couple other types of IPs out there that have tried to do extraction shooters. I know Call of Duty tried to do that as well recently. So yeah, I'm not entirely too sure how I feel about this. And honestly, yeah, I saw a couple things out there about one of the runners that, supposed to be all cyborgs, but is a dude. And it looks like a lady. I'm not going to get copyright for that song, am I? Dude looks like a lady. But anyway, is there a campaign behind this? And if there is it going to be any good? I did see that there's some sort of like cinematic reveal short. I've not watched yet that either, so I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it or not, maybe. But as I'm looking at it right now, it seems like it's about a 9-minute cinematic short. If that has nothing to do with the campaign, or if there's going to be some sort of story within the PvPvE aspect, do I even care at that point? Like, what's going to entice me to read the lore, understand what's going on in the environment, on the maps between these runners? If the gameplay is good, that's fine. Are the mechanics good? Are the ability usage good? What's the AI going to feel like? I see that there's a Creator Alpha gameplay highlights video as well on their Marathon page right here. But there again, I don't know if this game is going to be good at all. Like, there's nothing about what I just saw here in this gameplay overview trailer that is saying, you know what? I need to watch this. I need to play this. I need to wishlist this. I need to take my money, Bungie. Like, I don't have that feeling. And for them to have sidebarred some of their other projects, is mainly with Destiny for the most part, because that game has tanked off. I put 2,000 hours into that game over the course of its lifetime, from the final shape to its inception on PC back in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And I've played off and on because there are things that Bungie did with that game alone that I did not care for, and they, screwed up the story multiple times, and just the lack of end game content and things to do was just very boring and bland at times. And yes, they did make me come back once or twice over that time frame, but there again, I know a lot of people are quitting that game or have quit, and it's mainly a lot of content creators and streamers that mainly play that game, and that's fine. And again, if you are enticed by this game, by all means, this is a completely subjective genre and corner of the gaming market, but I don't see this doing well. It almost reminds me a little bit of Sweet Baby Inc. and Concord and their failure here. Is this going to be Bungie's turn to fail? I don't know how much Sony has invested in this. If this tanks, what is Sony going to do for Bungie at that point? So if you're enticed by this, again, let me know in the comment section. Do you think it's going to fail? My expectations are very, very low. Like I said, I cannot see myself playing this day one, unless there's something else out there that says it's a must play. There again, I don't even know if I would play it for free. I might do that just to check it out for the gameplay mechanics alone. I don't like the style of this, and I can't see myself becoming invested based on other games that continue to deliver on their play styles in first-person shooters or third-person shooters out there right now. There's plenty of other games that are coming out this year that will probably take my attention up, and what game time I can apply will probably take up that time and space. So I think this game's going to fail. And if you think so as well, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you do think it's going to somehow succeed, tell me why you think so. Again, just trying a conversation here, completely subjective. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.